Hey guys, I'm going to wait a moment, get a couple of viewers in here before I start. Oh, there's one, someone's watching. So I arrived at Oceti Sakowin last night, and oh hello, there's 11 of you now. Oh cool, that was quick. If those of you who are watching right now could do me a favor and maybe like share this or whatever, just so people can see it. So hey guys, so I'm here at we're at the veterans camp in Oceti Sakowin, and I'm going to walk you around and I'm gonna show it to you. Now this is where I'm staying, and there are, okay, so for those of you who are unfamiliar with the situation, there are veterans standing with Standing Rock who are going to be deploying, going to be involved in direct action. And yeah, I don't think there's a lot of details that are available because they're all being all military style about it and everything. I think they're going to be tactical. But yeah, I mean, with the goal of supporting the indigenous actions here at the camp. So let me show you around. I've gotten permission to film and to go look around the veterans camp. So this is kind of where it begins. You see, we have Veterans for Peace flags flying. There's a couple of them. Oh, looks like there's just a truck stuck in the snow. Looks like they got it out. All right, now let's get in. Now you can see it's getting pretty big, and there's more and more veterans coming in by the day. Well, by the hour, I guess. Yeah, no, they're just pouring in. Tons of people. So here, okay, now here, over here we have the main barracks. They're building a new structure here, so it's gonna make it a little bit noisy. But so these are, again, this is the veterans camp for those of you who are just joining. And this right here is where the veterans check in, coming in, and we have a Veterans for Peace flag flying. And we have, this is gonna be a structure for the veterans to be sleeping in during their mission here. I'll show you around. I don't want to get in anyone's way here. Get hit with a beam or something. Again, over here on the other side of the snow wall, that's where we have the main fire set up. I'll go show you that in a minute. Oh, and there's where I'm camped out. Alright, so I'm going to take you through the actual camp, towards the fire, everything. The main area where everyone's congregating. I'm gonna try not to wait. My back looked like I lost you guys for a little while. Apologies, the reception is quite spotty. So it looks like there's no reception kind of like in the camp, but again, here's the main barracks area. I'm trying to give you guys a sense of how many people there are in this camp, because there are a lot of veterans showing up. Woo! Slipped. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna have to figure something out because I can't go into the camp without losing you guys, so I may have to film a video and then post it in a bit. But before we go, I just want you guys to get an idea. Hey, hi Sandy Watson, it's good to see you. Hey, it's Jacob Yona. Hi, Jacob Yona. All right, so before I sign off here, I want to give you guys a sense of the size of the veterans camp. And so this is just one camp of many in Oceti Sakowin. And most of, I mean, all of these tents, you know, well, not all, but a huge amount of these tents just arrived the other day. So all the veterans are arriving this weekend. Oh, I don't want to get hit by this car. All right. So again, I wish I could show you guys the inner part of the camp where we have the fire and everything. But last time I went in there, I lost you. Let's see if I can get in. Maybe if I come in from a different direction, or just like hope really hard, maybe it'll work. Again, they're all veterans coming from all over the country. Oh, Christine Kendall Heisler, this is the veterans camp. And yeah, for all of you who are just joining, I'm showing you the veterans camp. Let's see if I can get a shot here. I said the Veterans for Peace flag is flying up here, and this is where the veterans were standing with Standing Rock are signing in when they get here. And again, so this whole area, veterans, and then this is going to be, hopefully tonight this will be a barracks. This will be a whole new structure. Yeah, let's see if we can get closer. Again, so we got Robert Dietrich's glad to see the vets. I'm glad to see you, Robert Dietrich. Oh, hey, Jill Stevens in Utah. Again, all veterans, basically. Veterans and people helping the veterans. So they even have like skill saws set up. Oh, they even got a socialist alternative flag up here. But yeah, so maybe later I'll be able to hop in here and live stream again and show you this structure here when it's up. That's going to be the veterans, as I understand. It's going to be housing many of them. And Joshua, I have set up camp. I'm actually borrowed a family member's SUV. This is the SUV, and that's my camp in there. That's where I can charge all my devices so I can do these live streams over the coming days. And also, I only have a 3-season tent. 4-season tents are expensive. They're very expensive. I checked. I looked all over for one that I could afford, and I just couldn't. So, oh, and also, Tulsi Gabbard is going to be showing up a little bit later tonight, and so I'm going to do my best to get a live stream going and to introduce you all to Tulsi Gabbard when she gets here. There's my friend Evan. There he goes. He's helping to organize. All right, so I'm going to sign off now. I'm sorry this was such a short live stream. This is my first one. I've been spending most of my time kind of getting settled and learning. There's a lot of things you have to know when you come to Oceti Sakowin, and there's important kind of rules to follow and all that kind of stuff. Especially as a journalist, you know. Yeah, so oh yeah, look at this. They actually think I'm a journalist. I have a press badge. Can you believe it? At some point I've become a journalist somehow. Oh, there's Evan again. Turn around. Look at him. There he is. That's one of the guys who's organizing this whole thing. It's some kind of hero. Anyway. But again, I'm gonna I'm gonna sign off here for a little bit, but I'm gonna go up to the road and I'm gonna do another live stream probably within a half an hour or an hour, and I'm gonna show you guys what it's like to come into Oceti Sakowin, and I'm gonna walk up the road with you, and that way you can see all the people who are streaming. And again, people are streaming in this weekend because of the whole veteran deployment kind of thing, and also all kinds of other people who are coming. Anyway, so I'll take this up there, and we'll do a live stream, and I'll take you guys into Oceti Sakowin from the beginning as best as I can. But there's some areas that I can't film, like the sacred fire and all that stuff. Hello, Jacob from Jerusalem. Cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna sign off now, unless does anyone have any questions? Hi, Kathy. It's good to see you. Does anyone have any quick questions before I sign off here? Anything you'd like to know about the camp and getting here, the journey? There's also, like, I've seen rumors that, like, the roads are blocked and stuff like that, which is totally not true. You can come in, you can bring supplies. They're not blocking it. You're welcome, Marietta Jones. Moonshine. Oh, from Tennessee. Oh, Jacob, are people in good spirits? Jacob Iona asks. Yes, people seem to generally be in good spirits right now. There's a little bit of tension, honestly, because there's sort of, I don't know, so like all the veterans are coming in, and you know, this of course started and needs to stay centered, you know, as an indigenous action. And but yeah, so with any kind of influx of visitors, you're gonna get kind of a decentering, and so there's this kind of tension and effort to be constantly recentering things on the indigenous issues that are happening here. But like, yeah, I mean, that aside, people are in good spirits. Donna Spillings asks, are the police there watching? I have not seen any police here. I have heard that there have been infiltrators and stuff like that, so that's a concern. But I personally... Oh yeah? Oh, are those the police up there? On this corner. Around this big... One second. Trees right here. Okay, cool. Around this big trees. Up there on top of that hill. That's called Turtle Island. Okay. That's where they like to watch. Oh, yeah, there they are. Okay, they are watching. Yep. Okay. All right, you guys want to see some police real quick? Hello? I am. Do you mind if I... Go ahead. Okay, cool. Hey, introduce yourself. How's it going?
My name is Alan.
Alan? Cool. Good to meet you, Alan. Yeah. What are you up to?
Well, I've been tracking this for several months now, and I live in a very isolated area, and even though I wanted to come, I really didn't have means. Yeah. And but a friend of mine called last week, and right about the time I wanted to call him, he's closely associated with the natives and a sun dancer, and he says, I'm going up to Standing Rock, you want to go? And I emptied out my penny jar and
hopped in. Oh, cool. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Really nice.
Yeah, it is. Are you with the veterans?
Well, we're camping over here with the veterans, and this was cool. This was something that brought us. The main reason both of us came here was we've been watching it, and you know, he's got family and everything to take care of, and I live in isolation and in retreat. And but we had the same problem. It was a spiritual problem. It was the more we saw, because the main media, and that's why I want to talk to you. Yeah. The main media was not saying anything.
Oh yeah, I'm not the main media.
Well, that I know. I could tell. Yeah, you'd have a nicer jacket.
Thank you. I like your jacket too.
Okay. I like your hat.
Thank you.
But I discovered, as I was watching about 2 months ago, I was starting, you know, investigating. I'm going on the web and getting as much information as I can. And the beautiful part about that was the independent press, the alternative media, and they were putting it out more. But
they're the only ones for a while.
For a while, and that was, and one thing, and that was making me angry. And then back there in November when Amy Goodman was here,
yeah,
and they tried to railroad her.
yeah, that was rioting, right?
That was making me angry.
Yeah.
And then I started seeing them escalating, that the DAPL people were escalating the violence, and that was making me angry. And then that poor girl, that Sophia Wolanski,
yeah,
that was horrible.
That
and
was
I saw
awful.
a picture of that, and I have seen guys when I was in Vietnam that as soon as they got to the hospital, they'd just cut his arm off.
Yeah,
With
wow.
an injury like that, and that made me really, really angry. I am a Buddhist monk, and I'm not ever allowed to get angry. And I had quelled that anger, what I at least thought I had repressed for years. And the only way you can really attack a situation like this is, to cure yourself of that illness. Anger is a terrible illness. Is to just go right to what's making you angry.
Yeah, I mean, that's full disclosure. I went to Naropa University, which is a Buddhist university.
I live in Crestone.
Oh, cool, in Crestone. Hey, awesome. Yeah, so I went to school right up the road from you then.
Yeah.
And so we learned
a lot of Naropa people
and going into the feeling, of anger or whatever it is, going into that instead of recoiling and hiding.
Right.
So I'm glad that you mentioned that.
Are you independent press or?
Yeah, I'm totally independent, as in it's just me. Like I run my website, johnlaurits.com, and yeah, it's Laurits. It's like the Danish spelling of Lawrence.
Okay.
Yeah, so johnlaurits.com, and yeah, so I'm out here all on my own, raised enough money, and came out here. Yeah, just got here yesterday. So.
Oh, so did I.
Oh, cool.
And I was going to go up and see if I could get a media pass because.
You have to have a letter from.
Yeah, I know. And
Luckily,
it says, all your editors. See, there's a little monthly down in Crestone, and they just said, well, get us some information, right? Get us a story.
There you go.
I'll try and find something.
Yeah.
But I can't ask people without a press pass. There's certain people I can't approach, and there's a lot of things that are so out of line over there, and the very obvious, the pipeline, the actions of the DAPL people and the law enforcement, and so on and so forth. But I heard lots of stories, and I've had it confirmed since that I don't know if they're doing it anymore, but not too long ago there was a crop duster that had come over several nights.
I'd heard those rumors,
and nobody seems to know. I want to know what several people said yes, they could see they were spraying.
Want to get to the bottom of that?
I want to know what they were spraying.
Yeah.
Because
I'd heard that.
It's something that nobody has brought, other than I've heard many people say things about it that to confirm that it did happen, but nobody seems to know what they were spraying, and that's really critical.
Yeah.
They're spraying people. That's against the law to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, well, even without that, they're already tear gassing
and morally just an abomination.
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense.
Yeah.
But I feel optimistic about how it'll turn out, though. There's a lot of good people here. A lot of good people.
Can
Amazing.
I get you to hold this a second?
Yeah, sure. I can hold that.
Because I want to get your I might be going back in a day or two.
In a day or two, huh?
Yeah.
Well, once. And for those of you who are just joining us, we're at the Veterans Camp, by the way. Yeah. So just that's clear. And this is our friend. What's her name, if you don't mind?
Alan.
Alan. Okay, cool. Yeah, with our friend Alan, who, and you were a veteran, yeah.
Yeah.
Veteran and now Buddhist monk.
What was your webpage?
My webpage is it'd be John Laurits, so John.
All lowercase.
Yeah. All lowercase, John, and then Laurits is LAURITS. Yeah. And it's it basically sounds like Lawrence. But it's like Laurits,
Laurits, okay.
Yeah.
.com?
.com, yeah. So it's just johnlaurits.com, and then right on the front page you'll see a little button that says the newsreel, and so that's where my
cool.
That's where my articles are. There's poetry on there too, and all that cool stuff.
Good for you. Because it is you, people like you in this. Is the only way most people are getting their information. Because the veterans are here, CNN and some of those have started showing up, but up till now, it's like independent news, and it's not just some like not just some like TYT or whatever, but a lot of people like you and
citizen
journalists, and it's so important. It's so important.
Yeah. I mean, they're not doing their job. The media, I mean, that's why I got into this in the first place.
The cops aren't doing their jobs and everything else, and it's like we're going up against the machine. Back in the olden days, in my days in the 60s, and this, we called it the establishment. Or whatever, but it's the machine. And I think Eisenhower put it best when he called it the military-industrial complex.
Yeah, I think that's accurate.
And what a lot of people don't know, when Eisenhower made that speech, and I don't know if you weren't even alive then.
Probably not.
or you were somebody else.
I was 27.
It might have been somebody else.
Could have been alive.
But when Eisenhower made that speech in 1960, and I was about 14 at the time, and that was the first time I'd ever heard military-industrial complex. Wasn't all that long ago, maybe 10 years ago, I was reading something about that speech, because the military-industrial complex is something I've always been down on. And I found out that when he originally wrote that speech, he called it the Military-Industrial Congressional.
Oh.
And his advisors told him, take congressional out. And if you watch him make the speech, when he says military-industrial complex, he doesn't glance over like that. You watch the speech.
I'll have to check it out.
And and it's just a real quick thing, but it's like somebody's watching him.
Take out that congressional.
But he got it in there. He got it out there, and it's puzzled me for decades as to why why the masses don't pick up on it.
Olga says thank you for being there and for protecting our futures and present.
Thank you for being there.
Thank you, Olga.
Is
Jacob Jonas says, it's live.
Holy, good thing I got my clothes on.
That's why I asked your permission. And Jacob Jonas says the only good system is a sound system. Cool. Well, I'm gonna walk over and try to show them this hill with these policemen on it, all that cool stuff. Hey, how's it going?
Thank you so much.
It was good to meet you, Alan.
And keep up good work. And while you're doing it, you get around other people around the media or anybody, try to find out what they sprayed.
Okay. I'll keep my ear to the ground for that.
Do us a favor, take a couple pictures of us together.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Hold on one second, folks. I'm going to take a picture. All right.
Oh, he's live.
Actually, no, it's fine. It's fine. Here, you want to hold this for me?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's get a picture.
Hello, buddy.
All right. Let me zoom out. There we go. All right. All right. 3, 2, 1. Smile.
That's it.
There it goes. Okay. I snapped a couple just in case. Awesome. Just in case that one wasn't. Cool. Thank you, sir. All right. Yeah. And you guys have a good day. I'm just camped out right here too, so I'll be seeing you guys around. Cool. Peace. All right, guys. So that was Alan, veteran and now Buddhist monk. And now I'm gonna take the advice of this other gentleman who talked with us earlier. For those of you who weren't there, he said that if I went and walked around this group of trees over here, I could get a good look at this hill where there are police watching. And that was the question. I'm sorry, I forget who asked it, but they asked me if the police were watching. I said I hadn't seen any police. Now I see some police. They're not at camp, but I don't want to walk through anyone's space with a camera. Hey. You with the veterans for Standing Rock? Cool. Would you mind if I just walked through your space so I can get a shot of that hill? I got a live stream going. Yeah. You mind? Cool. Yeah, I'll be respectful. Thank you. Thank you. All right, and get over here. Walk past these camps. Don't want to film anyone who doesn't want to be filmed. Right here. Okay, let me turn this. So this is sort of the edge of camp over here. I think this is the northern edge. Yeah, so that kind of like along that horizon, that is where the road is, and that's what people are calling the front lines. Everybody close your big bank accounts and either open up a community bank or a credit union account, Daniel Goheen says. Yes, I agree. All right, and then, okay, it's probably gonna be difficult to see from here. Hopefully sometime soon I can get you a closer shot. But so that hill, you guys see those, all those vehicles there? Here, I'm gonna kneel down so I can get this stable. All right, so those are the police watching us. Hanging up there, perched. Yeah. And then let's see if we can get a shot. So we're in the camp, so we're not really near the front lines right now, but so over there on that horizon, let's see if we can find the road. Yeah, so here's the road. Here's the road that's heading out. And so that is where the front lines are. And there's the police watching. And this is, and then the road closes. Oh, can't really see. Can't really see, but yeah, a little bit further south, I think. I hope I'm getting my directions right. A little bit further south, the road closes, and that's where the camp begins. And we're looking north at those policemen. So I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna kind of point the camera down because I don't want to. Like I said, at Oceti Sakowin, you're not supposed to like film people without asking their permission first. I mean, I'm sure for a lot of different reasons. One, they might be in prayer, or maybe, I don't know. I talked with some gentlemen in the bar last night down the road who told me that they wished that they could join, but they had government jobs, and so they felt like they would lose their jobs if they joined in with the protesters. But they said that, you know, they believe, I'm sorry, not protesters, water protectors. Yeah, you guys gotta call me out on that. I'll call them water protectors, because that's what they are, not protesters. Anyway, and they said that the water protectors were right. That's what they told me, they were right. But they couldn't join for fear of losing their jobs. All right, so those of you who've been watching for a little while, you'll know I was just about to end the live stream and then go do a different live stream somewhere else, but then we ran into Alan, the friendly. Woo! It is icy here, by the way. And then we ran into our friend Alan, the veteran, who's also a Buddhist monk now. So, again, it's John Laurits at the Veterans Camp. And I'm signing off for now, but I'll be back at least within the hour or so. And again, I'm gonna try to get you guys, I'm gonna walk you into the camp from the road so that you can see what it's like to go into Oceti Sakowin. Yeah, so love you guys. Stay strong, keep sharing good journalism, and peace out.